If you are afraid of certain parts of the Bible because of God's judgment, then maybe this will help. Whenever people ask me about why God has such severe stories of judgment in the Bible, I tend to say three things. First, I point out that judgment in and of itself is not bad. People want good judgment. We want a good judge because we want good judgments about things. So our problem with God is not that he acts in judgment, but that we think his judgment is too severe. Second, I like to talk about that. Why does God's judgment seem so severe? There's a lot that could be said here, but long story short is we underestimate who God is and what it means when we commit a sin against this holy God. When God acts in judgment, he does so rightly, and it's good that God does this, but it puts us in a bad spot. That's why we need the grace of Jesus so desperately in our lives. And then the third thing I say is, look, even though God's judgment is right and it's good, the fact is, just as a good judge does not relish sending people to prison, a good God does not enjoy executing judgment. And we see this in Ezekiel 33. As surely as I live, declares the sovereign Lord, I take no pleasure in the death of the wicked, but rather that they turn from their ways. Lamentations 3. Though God brings grief, he does not enjoy hurting people or causing them sorrow. So we take these verses with us when we journey to the difficult passages of judgment in the Bible. They reveal that even though God does act as judge as he should, that he does so desiring and hoping that it would never come to that we would instead return and repent and receive his grace that he freely offers us through Jesus Christ.